Hi guys, this is just a short video to explain how you can complete the independent practice for today. Today we are going to summarize the data using mean, median, and mode. Just to recap really quickly, when we are given a data set, we can use three different measures of central tendency in order to summarize the data. The first one is to find the mean or average, which is when you add all the values in the set and then divide it by the number inside the set, the number of items in the set. The second way is to find the median or the middle value. In order to do that, you can arrange the data from least to greatest and then figure out what is the value in the middle. However, if your data set has an even number of items, you will have to find the mean of the two central items. Lastly, there's the mode, which is the most frequent number from a data set. So all you have to do is figure out which number or which data pops up the most amount of times in your data set. So for the first task, I'm giving you the histogram that represents a student's score on one of the math assignments. This is the real score that you guys are getting. I want you to provide three conclusions based on this histogram. So one thing you can say is that the majority of students scores between how many points, right? And one thing that the chart didn't say is what's the mode or modes of this data set. So what score pops up the most? And then you can talk about the shape, whether it's left skewed, right skewed, or symmetrical, or you can even talk about the outliers. Is there any values that's like out of the group, that's not in the group? Okay. The next part, I want you to explain why the average, which is right here, and the median of these data sets are different. And also, I want you to analyze if you happen to score 8 points out of 15 in this class, are you doing well? Why or why not? And then the next part, like usual, we have a data set, and I want you to first tabulate the data and answer the question. But first, we have to know what is this data set representing. So this data set shows the score students from one class earn from one math assessment out of 20 points. Okay, so you will first have to tabulate the data. So there's 20. So you're gonna put 1 right here, 15. So it goes here, and you keep doing until you're done, right? And that will give you 2 points, and it also gives you how many students is scoring how many points. Then after you tabulate the data, this will lead you to be able to make a dot plot to show the data set and what it looks like. So if I'm gonna give an example. If there's one student who got 10, then you want to move the dots over 10. Okay, and you keep doing the same thing. If there's no one, let's say there's no one scoring 11, then you leave it blank. If there's, say, one person, two people scored 13, then you want to move 2 dots over 13. Okay, and you're going to keep doing the same thing, and don't forget to change the title. What is this dot plot representing? Oh, it's representing scores that students won from one math assignments. After you're done with the dot plot, move on to the next page. You're answering 3 questions. What is the mean of the data set? Round to the nearest whole if there's any decimal. What's the median of the data set, and what's the mode of the data set? Remember the mean, you have to find the mean, you will have to add all the values inside the data set and then divide it by the number of items in the data set. For the median, you're arranging it to least to greatest, and then you pick the middle value. If there are 2 middle values because there are even amount of items, then you find the mean of that value. Lastly, what is the mode of the data set? The mode is the number that appears the most. You can think of the most frequency or the most popular number. All right, I hope this video helps you out, and don't forget to click turn in or I won't be able to grade your work. Have a wonderful day. Bye.